So these guys sack a lot of dudes, and you guys have not allowed any sacks. Just the challenge of that, how fun is that for you?
I think it's a great challenge. Not a lot of teams have not a lot of sack yet so far this season. I think it's 5 right now. Might be even less than that, but I mean it's a great accomplishment so far for us, and how much drop back we've been running in the past couple of weeks. So I think it's a great challenge for us to go up against a great D line. They're very twitchy. They have great hands, so it'll be a great challenge for us.
Do you look at a game like this where they've got a good pass rush and think maybe a chance for us to get going in the run game, maybe take advantage of their aggressiveness, trying to get upfield?
Yeah, from the film I've watched and from what Carwell's been saying, they packed the box with a lot of guys, and hopefully, our pass game opens up because of that. Hopefully, we can get a one-on-one with the receiver on the outside, make a play there, and hopefully they back off a little and get that run game going.
You not only went up in a kind of level of football to Power 4, but you also changed positions from where you were at Ball State. How would you grade yourself? How comfortable are you at the inside position after playing tackle for the Cardinals?
So 2 years ago, I actually played right guard for Ball State, then played a little bit of center. And then last season with injuries and all that, had to switch out to tackle. But, I feel very comfortable at guard. I think on the inside is like where my home is. I think taking those skills that I learned at tackle and kind of implement them at guard too has helped a lot with my game. So,
Taran, you guys obviously kind of struggled with the silence cadence versus Nebraska. How important is it for you guys to be on track with that heading into a packed 40,000 fans on Saturday at Kansas?
Yeah, I think, having that first experience at Arrowhead was good, trying to use this silence cadence. Over time, I think we'll get better at it, of course, with practice and reps and all that. So we'll rep it a little bit this week. We'll see how loud it is, and if we can hear the clap, we'll stick with the clap. If we can't, then we'll go with silence cadence. So, yeah.
And then obviously as an offensive lineman, what was the biggest takeaway from the bye week heading into Kansas on Saturday? Obviously a little extra time to prepare, but how did you guys prepare for this mindset?
I think it was just staying locked in, and obviously having Friday and Saturday off, watch some ball, just chill. It really helps with your mind, your body, just getting that reset. But also coming back this week and, getting after it today, tomorrow, being locked in on Thursday, being locked in on Friday, and, leading up to game day, just being locked in.
How much are you strap in at noon and watch football till midnight guy, or you take advantage and take a day off a little bit too?
Friday, took the day off, just watched a bunch of movies. And then Saturday, watched ball pretty much the entire day. I don't like to get too into it because then I start scouting teams and looking at D linemen and stuff. And, I'm not like a huge football watcher, like outside of film and stuff like that. Like just chilling, watching a game. Like I'll try to just watch. I won't try to, put my mind too far into the game. But watch the UConn Ball State game, watch my boys over there play, and watch a couple of the Big 12 games and see how they're going. So, yeah.
Taran, a non-football question here for you. Obviously, since coming to Cincinnati, we heard you like to get out and watch a couple of Reds games here. Are you going to be locked in this week with everything on the line for the Reds as well?
Control your destiny. We're ready for postseason in Cincinnati. I'll tell you that.
I don't have the roster in front of me, but I think there's a Ball State guy on their side. Receiver maybe?
Yeah, Cam Pickett.
Okay. So scout
came
him out
in
for
with
us.
him in 22, was in the dorms with him and everything. He's a great dude. Can't say enough good things about him. He's a great player. I think we use him for a lot of motions and stuff and eye candy at Ball State, and I think he's doing the same thing at Kansas. Talked to Trey yesterday, and he was like, yeah, they use a lot of motions in the backfield, eye candy stuff to try to get the eyes of the linebackers and safeties messed up. But, as long as we stay disciplined, and, he's a great player, but, as long as we stay disciplined with our eyes on defense, I think just talking from Trey, it'll be good.
Does Coach Vike pull you in and ask you things like that?
No, he has not yet. I think, they kind of do their own scouting, which I'm fine with. I don't really all I can talk about is how great of a guy he is. He really is, so.